Hey everybody, we're going to continue working on our diorama for the Warhammer Chaos. And I've been waiting a long time for LED filaments to come in. I wanted to have lasers streaking across the sky in the background. We never received those, and it's been way past their due date. And the tracking information just seems to have disappeared. I know it cleared customs and then it disappeared after that. It's no big deal. These things cost something like $2.30 a piece, and I only had a few of them coming. They came from China. I know anything can happen in that kind of distance. But we're going to go to Plan B. And Plan B is this. This is something I had in my stash. For some reason, I bought it for something and didn't use it. But these are EL wire neon lights. They're not as bright as what I was going for with the LEDs, but that might work in our favor because I don't want to take away too much from what's going on in the foreground. So that might work out well. The power source is 2 AA batteries, so we're dealing with 3 volt. We're going to change this so we can plug it in. We'll have to wire it to all the other wires that it all meshes together. I don't know if we'll be able to see it on here, but you see they're not all that bright. See, this is the pulsating setting. Has 3 different settings. This is slow pulsating setting. I'm not 100% sure if it's coming over on the camera. And then you have a static setting. I have 7 different colors. I think I'm going to go with it's a pale white and have that in the background streaking. I think that's coming across. And as you see, there's an assortment of colors here we can choose from. So we're going to get those set up on here. I want to get today's video, get the drones put in place. And then when that's complete, we can go in and paint everything, detail everything, make it as good as we can get it with the paint, and frame it up. The back has to be complete. I have a 1/8-inch plywood. It looks like a walnut, and we're going to use that to finish the back, and then we'll paint that or stain it to look like the frame, and then that'll be complete. So maybe 1-2 more videos and this will be complete. I have ideas for our next project. I have a small frame, nice frame. It's got a little water damage. We're going to fix that and put a diorama into that, another frame diorama, but of a much smaller image. We went big on this one. And I also wanted to do something. I had an idea for a book diorama. And I wanted to get an old book, cut the pages out, insert some kind of scene, a scene from whatever that book was about, right into the pages of the book. But I found this. This is actually, it's an imitation book. Looks pretty good. Looks leather bound. But it's actually a box. And it's a box to keep keepsakes in. It's about 1 foot tall, about 2.5 inches deep, 6.5 inches across. It needs work. I mean, you see the front has some detail in it, but I want to use gold leaf paint to bring some of that detail out. The same with the binding. And I'm not exactly sure what the story is going to be. I mean, if you were going to do something like, say, this is a Harry Potter book, we would do a cover we'll put the lettering on here, Harry Potter, whatever, whichever book it was, and have an actual scene in here from the book. I think it's a great idea. I love the idea. I got this idea in my head, say, hey, you know, people love this. But I realize looking on YouTube that I'm not the only one that came up with that idea. There's nothing new under the sun. But we're going to go ahead and make our own. And so stay tuned for that. We have a lot of ideas coming up. But today we're going to work on the Warhammer diorama and try to get that finished up. All right, video coming up. We're going to attach one of these plexiglass rods to drones. And we're going to drill a hole into the drone, glue in the plexiglass rod, and then the other end of the rod we can stick right into the foam of the diorama, and we'll put a glue on that end also, and that'll keep it in place. Plexiglass just makes it a little more invisible. You know, hopefully it won't be seen. Well, we didn't get as much done today as I was hoping to. There's just not enough hours in a day. But we'll be back at it again tomorrow. I think I'll have a chance to put a couple hours in tomorrow. A lot of painting to do. The backside needs to be finished. So when it's hanging on the wall and you can see it on the sides, it'll be finished. It'll look nice. But let me show you what we've done so far. Let me turn you around. All right. We have lasers shooting in the background. They seem to be bright enough. I like that. We have our drones flying. Most of the wires hidden. We still have a little more to do there, but as you can see, there's a lot of painting that needs to take place to make things really pop out and look good. Lighting looks good. Happy with that. The green in the skull, red in the eyes. The guns lit up. Looks good. Happy with that so far. But we have a little more work to do, and when we have a chance, we'll get back to it. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, everybody, please like and subscribe. Also send me comments. Tell me what you would have done differently, and let me know things you'd like to see in the future. Like I said, we're going to do that that book diorama, which I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be cool. Shoot me ideas what you think we should do with that. All right, see you in the next one.